Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your Scroll Edition Oracle. This is a sacred unfolding from your soul's blueprint, offering insight into what is written for you in this season and what truths are weaving themselves into your life story. And at the end of the reading, I have a channeled scroll message especially for you. Now, let's begin and see for you, Pisces, what is unfolding. And this is for Pisces and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what your soul's blueprint is revealing. Oh my goodness, this is just so perfect for you. The High Priestess of Spirit. There are dreams and divine signs, divine downloads and messages. And there is something materializing, and you will recognize it because it will mirror some type of divine spiritual essence to it. So there is something here where you can feel good about what you're receiving from the higher realms here. Now, with the High Priestess of Spirit, you are also creating sacred boundaries. And this is quite significant because I was getting a message earlier about boundaries become spiritual portals, not walls. Ooh, I love that for you. So just remember that. Boundaries become spiritual portals, not walls. All right, because you're receiving here. And this is important. And you feel this is important or at least significant. Let's see what else is unfolding. Looking deeper, deep within me is a majestic radiance. Well, of course, when we have the High Priestess, something is activated that takes some type of evolution, takes some type of evolving here. And what's happening is some type of crystallizing and, well, it's crystallizing some type of spiritual attunement and wisdom, but also allowing it to radiate from you. So there is some high activation, or I should say high activity going on between you and the spiritual portal here. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. Yeah, because you're finding something deep. You're tuned into true treasures in life. And that could even be just, enjoying the simple things, being carefree. For some of you, there may be a situation with a child or a youthful energy involved. But here we're soaring, ascending higher. See how this is getting closer to the higher realms here. You're feeling high in the depths of your own soul. And that is why boundaries are your spiritual portals, or I should say sacred portals, because it allows you to be childlike. It gives you the energy to be youthful. Ooh, ooh, you've landed right where you need to be. You're going to be landing, especially if you feel like you're flying through some changes, going with the winds of change and having fun. Well, guess where you're going to land? Right at home, right where you need to be. You feel at home between worlds. Karma and justice are in your favor, actually, because look at this. We have the High Priestess that came out that is unfolding, and perhaps you, Pisces, will be connecting too and uniting or deepening your bond with someone that may also exude spiritual growth or enlightenment, or if it's not so much spiritual, it would be, some type of personal growth endeavor here. Okay. Speaking of portals, the Four of Wands is a card of 1111, which also can signify portals. Okay, why did that turn off? Because, well, it's okay. You probably didn't notice that anyways. There's a light that turned off. Okay, I want to get a little bit more too with the Justice and the Four of Wands. Things are looking good, especially if things have not been so favorable here. You know what's interesting too is here you are looking deeper, and I'm seeing like that scale goes deeper, like the depths of your soul. And you know what? Something is happening here right now in my room. And what I think has happened, Pisces, is that there's a storm and some things just turned off. So I probably don't even have internet right now. And anyhow, that's fine. That's fine. I still have power, but I would not be surprised if the power goes out. And even if it does, I'm running on some batteries. Okay, so sorry, I just got a little distracted. Wow, it's like the entrance of that portal. Okay, it seems familiar, but yet it's unfamiliar. Hmm. All right. I want a little bit more with this. And I don't know if I was mentioning Libra is showing up here with the Justice, and we have fire sign coming through. Let's get a little bit more about this Justice and the Four of Wands. Wow. You know what, Pisces? Wow. High Priestess showed up again. And this is closely associated with the High Priestess in Tarot, which would also be associated with your own zodiac sign. So there's something really strong going on here where Spirit is turning your intuition into some type of inspired action and income. And also, Pisces, you're having some type of prophetic visions that come true in gentle and rewarding ways. And I see you're also in this place where not everything and everyone has access to you. Because again, boundaries become spiritual portals or sacred portals, not walls. And do you see a portal, the entrance there? Because you're harnessing power that comes from a very powerful source, by the way. So good for you for accessing this. Good for you for doing some inner and shadow work as well. You're drawing exactly who and what you want towards you. So you're no longer feeling have the pressure or the chase. You're surrendering. This is why your soul is becoming lighter and more freer. You've harnessed this power of attraction where you're relaxed because dreams and visions are dreaming you too. It's mirroring you. Now, when it comes to maybe an important commitment or a suitor, oh no, the power just went out. Oh my goodness, the power went out. And I feel like it's still, okay, we're still recording. Now, Pisces, the power went out. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. You know what? I want to keep going. Why not? This is like the portal. Oh, okay. So we're running on batteries. So, you know what? It's going to be fine. I feel like it's going to be in perfect timing. Let's continue and see what else is unfolding while we have time. And you may not receive this video right when I thought you were going to, but you're going to receive it right on perfect timing here. Let's see what else is unfolding when it comes to your soul's blueprint. Now, Pisces, notice how I was getting like precursors. You notice there was like a thing that I noticed, like the one of the lights had shut off, and I noticed something else. And so I knew something about the power. Again, this is about you harnessing that mystic power too. Like you're noticing these precursors, right? You've been developing at a beautiful rate, by the way. And I feel if any of you have gone through a period where you've had to endure maybe some tough competition or feeling rivalry, you're no longer even a part of that. You're no longer noticing that. It's no longer holding you in any type of frustration or aggravation. And you're moving in a place of truth and silence here. Look at that. Be brave and honest. Of course, you're being brave and honest, especially when it comes to what is sacred for you. Not everything and everyone is entering. And I feel you're you're really in a place too where like for example, your home. Not everyone is coming there that you don't want. Something like that. But I would say you've got a very beautiful divine justice guardian looking after you, making sure that who enters are aligned here as well. Now I'm noticing something too. Look at how we have that garland of flowers here, and notice the veil. So the veil is halfway down. You're getting sneak peeks here. So there is something very promising when it comes to your prophetic visions coming true. You're getting confirmation. There may be someone that really has your back and has proven themselves to you. They may exude some type of air sign placements. Just take that if it resonates. Let's see what else. Traveler, you're moving in a new direction. You might also have someone that brings some type of, worldly experience. And so we might be feeling a different type of excitement and adventure because, yes, we're moving into a new direction. And I'm seeing we're in this place of sacred traveling, shedding the old skin. I feel there's something going on with astral traveling here. You're like traveling in the spiritual realms here, and yet knowing where you're grounded and rooted because you've already brilliantly are shining. Something about you is brilliantly shining here. You're shedding the old skin. You're realizing how powerful you are. Majestic, a healer, a mystic. I would say heaven is moving through your heart and you're feeling it. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. And you know what? Right now there's a storm and I'm hearing the raindrops hitting the window. So here you are connecting with your emotions and allowing the water element of yourself here to form in the ways it wants to, the ways that it's comfortable. But with this water guardian, I see this closely associated with the King or the Queen of Cups, and that's also associated with your own zodiac sign in the aspect that you are in this place of really seeing something true in the depths of your soul and feeling love all around you and being ready and prepared or deepening a love with another or others. You're giving your time that sacred space to feel everything that you want to feel here. Again, because you're feeling at home between worlds. And you do have a water guardian watching after you. Let's get more with this water guardian. Take note of intuitive messages. It's just so perfect here. Dreams, your dreams are seeking you. Your visions are seeking you. There's a lot going on with reflecting intuitive hints, nudges, notes. Moving away from old cycles and patterns that you don't feel are aligned with the new and improved, lighter more radiant version of you. That's just how I see it. And people or someone needs to come in a very correct way, or it's just not going to work. There's important communication here, I feel. Having honest and open, clear communication. But you might not be in a place of jumping to conclusions too quickly here. You're allowing something to reveal itself. So I don't see you rushing into anything. You're enjoying something here. Because see, you're grounded and rooted in this truth. This is why the wands are standing up straight. There is this binding, or something is like there's a contract here, allowing you to feel grounded and rooted and safe to fly, safe to soar. You're making plans and you're focusing. So, I'm getting like Two of Wands energy here. You can see something further. Your vision is sharpening, expanding. You're able to make plans financially, materially, spiritually, because you can see the future. You're focused here. Notice the swords coming out too. There's truth with that sword. There's a shield and protection too. Let's see what's beyond this make plans and focus. Stand your ground. Okay. You are in this place of stabilizing and increasing material wealth, spiritual wealth, emotional wealth. So stand your ground and make your plans right where you're at, because that's what you're doing. You're doing things. Look at that. I mean, hello. You're in a place of really aligning with what's going to give you stability for the long term here. Okay, let's see. What else for Pisces? Star ancestor, following the voice of your soul. Oh, I love that you got this. The voice of your soul. This is why you're here. I mean, hello, the scroll edition oracle, your soul's blueprint. Because what's reflecting back to you from the heavens and the earth is your truth. You are really aligned with something so true and genuine that it's undeniable. So feel good about this cosmic connection that you do have with the star ancestors above. And I feel a lot of you have a strong connection not only to star ancestors, but the earthly ancestors, right? Because they're also, look at the Egyptian pyramids. Come on. But there's a lot of ancient remembrance here too. So you are really in a good place. And here you are making plans because you're focused. Here's the map. The map is being revealed to you. And the thing is that you're not having to figure it all out, because it's almost like the answers just land in front of you right when you need it. You got the air guardian. You're shifting your perception. You're in a place of truth and discernment. Something is looking different. You might also be looking different for some of you. Let's see what this air guardian and this shift of perception brings for you, Pisces. Okay, so look at this. Surrounding yourself with protective energy because your discernment has sharpened. You know who may enter and who may not. That sacred boundary here. It's not walls, it's your portal, and it's worth protecting, and you're doing things to protect your mind, your spirit, and, your environment, your home. There's a lot going on with you being this place of righteousness, I feel, feeling far more empowered to create protective space. And I can't help but notice, I mean, we've got the water guardian, the air guardian, star ancestor, high priestess. So you're in tune with spiritual allies right next to you. Now you got the mirror guardian. We were talking about this mirror guardian, and I want you to notice that when this mirror guardian is looking into the cosmos, you get to have the luxury to take time to reflect because you're not feeling rushed in life. You're finding something true here. You're harnessing mystic power, and you're having that time to reflect what's true for you, what you value. Let's get more about this mirror guardian for you, Pisces. The other thing you're going to start noticing, if you haven't yet, is your compassion will no longer feel draining because it's being turned around in a way that it restores. Yeah, be the light. You track down your fears and desires by taking time to reflect. And again, you're not pushing and forcing anything. You are in this place where you are aware of shadow and light within yourself and others. So you're not bothered by a situation or things. You're standing in a place of light, regardless of others are still trying to track down their own shadow, fears, distractions. In the meantime, you're in this place of point of power. You're in the light. You are the light. You're in this place of harnessing the white witch or medicine, I should say. Okay, Mirror Guardian wants to talk a little bit more. Let's see. We got the Five of Pentacles. Wow, we're taking time to reflect on the wounds that you've healed, the struggles you've gone through, right? We don't forget, but we are also being healed by that situation. You also might be healing another here. Your wounds or pain or struggles were not distractions. They are what helped you shed what you're not. Now, remember, there's something that I was expressing earlier about compassion no longer drains, it restores. Okay, this card is saying something here. Look at that. The Fool's card just came jumping out. That's so funny because look at that. We got the soaring to joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. This is a card of innocence. Somehow reflection allows something to be dissolved here where maybe it weighed heavy on the soul, on the mind, on the pocketbook, who knows? But look at how we're taking control of something here. What once weighed you down no longer weighs you down. There's some type of divine order. There's like I definitely get, I mean, some of you may resonate with this, but I get a strong sense of that Egyptian goddess Ma'at. So I also feel like there's a strong sense of what's being weighed by the soul here, the heart, the mind. You are really getting into a place of truly aligning, of feeling unencumbered. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's see what else. Wow, King of Cups, I told you. And it landed on Water Guardian here and the White Witch. You're being the light. What and who you want will sail to you. And also, don't question your own abilities to take on whatever you have to take on. You're also aligned with a very mature person here. So you perhaps have this person, maybe. There may be someone that just offers emotional stability here. But you're also discovering some type of mastery and achievement. But I can't help but see something that is destined for you. I mean, grace becomes your new normal. And whatever you have been healing, it is attracting divine partnerships. You're strong, valiant, and courageous. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, grace becomes your new normal. And look at this. You're merging into grace. You're opening your soul to grace. Things becoming easier. It's not so hard to ignite courage or to take action when you truly know when it's time to take action. But because you've ignited courage through giving yourself time and releasing yourself of something here and healing, you have a lot of power to look forward to. It may not be happening just yet for some of you, but slowly and surely you're restoring personal power, your majestic, mystic power. Medicine guardian healing things that are good for you, your mind, your heart. You're going to be open to healing information. And there was something really important about this. Emotional healing attracts divine partnerships. Now, it can also attract partnerships, not just with people, but dealings, maybe contracts with work or businesses. But I am seeing you as a powerful healer. And so you're open to different healing modalities, news. Let's get more. I get like Page of Cups too with this. So there may be um, miracles and insights when it comes to accessing healing information. Let's get more. Igniting your passion or passions. Now I got the fire guardian here. See something? It's like water and fire here. It's working with both of these energies and the emergence of grace. And you are igniting passion and possibly with someone too. I mean, there's just something going on with high activity. But there is a strong focus on something that you are curious and excited about. So, it's not going to be hard to let go of what may have tried to distract you. And you're moving with some type of new, maybe innovative way of healing or doing things, or maybe something creative here. You or someone may be taking a bold move when it comes to teamwork, romance, maybe friendship. Wow, look at that. See, Ace of Rods. This is passion. This is a new way, unexpected new way. But it's a divine way. And see, this is where you know when you're going to be acting. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. This is coming from the heavens. I mean, wow, Pisces, you've got a lot of power here. And if you ever get caught up in feeling doubtful, just know that right at the right time, you will receive a new way. Divine instructions. Now, there is strong fire energy coming through, so someone on your path will exude fire placements. I just can see it strong here. And you too may also have strong fire placements in your chart. Trust your instincts. This is, oh my goodness, this is that igniting courage, the Ace of Rods, the fire guardian. You're trusting your instincts on when to act and when to not act. This is where you have mastery. And your artistic or passionate creativity or your healing abilities are expanding, and it will expand reach too. And you might be noticing or attracting different animal guardians or spirit animals, maybe even showing up in your dreams, because they're also contracted to guide you. A lot of you have a gift and talent when it comes to animals here. Yeah, you're breaking free from something, and this is interesting. Let me just look again. Oh yes, because okay, Page of Rods, excitement, curiosity, something that you're going to be focused on, and you're not distracted. This came out in reverse, which I like on my side here because I'm over here. So you've broken free from something that just, a cycle, a pattern. You could even be breaking like a repetitive dream for some of you. It's like you're just breaking from some type of repetitiveness or, or we feel tied with something here mentally, mostly. What else? Look at that, Queen of Swords. You've broken free. And look at this. I see this as Lady Justice here, a divine guardian overlooking your situation, but also helping you be in this place of great discernment, alignment, right? Tracking down your fears or the fears of others because you've got that ability to do so. And you're powerfully communicating here. Okay. Now, you may also be in a place of aligning with someone where we just feel free communication, where really aligned with you are too, with having more experience. There's an important position here with this Queen of Swords. Let's get more with this Queen of Swords. This is honor, truth, protection. This is knowing you are moving with experience from this point on, and you're devoted and committed. And you're being in a place of, you are aligned with being well respected. And hopefully you are right now. But look at this. We're aligned with some type of truth. We're devoted and committed to who and what we want to be devoted to, right? Standing your ground, making your plans, because you're going to be making plans. This is what you're going to be making plans with. All right, let's see what else. Yep, bask in joy and light. Sweet rewards are waiting for you. And you're basking in joy and light because you're not feeling, okay, this Queen of Swords has done something here where we have released things that have tried to tie us in stress or struggle or worried about something here, right? And here you are, freedom. Now, there may be something with the season of summer, but you're basking in joy and lightness. Everything feels sweeter. And I can't help but see something like you may also feel strong about this. Somehow, some way, something is going to come out for you where it will be revealed of your own divine royalty here. Okay. Something is going to speak to you, and you will know undoubtedly that you are meant for these good blessings and gifts that you hold that are rare. What else? Three of Wands. You are looking towards the future. Your world is getting just a little bit bigger. And yes, abundance is coming towards you. And you have a lot of support. There's support beneath you, behind you, in front of you, and below you and above you. You are confident you're receiving exactly what you need. And here you are moving into that new direction. So you've moved into a new direction here. And Spirit is saying you're in this place where you know you've arrived. And you're also not questioning, um, some type of position that you've worked hard to get or be in a place of being respected. What else? You're retreating and recharging. You're not putting up with things that distract you from your sacred portal, right? You're having compassion for yourself and others in a way that no longer drains you, but charges you up. Now, Virgo is coming through with that Hermit, and you are seeing your seeds grow. See, there's something about flourishing here. With that Ace of Rods, this is a sense of propagation, right? So we can propagate something and see some good things growing here when it comes to abundance and also that increase, in spiritual and material wealth here. So what's happening is you're being gifted something that is really going to be exciting, and it's not going to be hard. You're using your level of experience, your mastery, and you're sowing seeds here. And in the meantime, you're having fun. You might be going out enjoying things here more than you have in the past. You're meeting someone too, there, or you're connecting with a situation or people that you like when you want to. It's on your terms. All right, now that is it, Pisces, and it's a good thing that we did not run out of battery. Okay, now I know that the video might have done something a little weird, but anyhow, let's find out before we end the reading, what has your soul activated that is a blessing that you can look forward to on top of what else we've already gone through. But let's see for Pisces. What is Pisces soul activated right now that Pisces can look forward to? You're done. You've done the work. You activated being done with what you know you're done with. Completion. Knowing it's no longer striving and not getting anywhere. It's completion with the Ten of Wands here. So you've activated a release, an unburdened soul here. Now, before we end the reading, your scroll message, Pisces, is this: dream time becomes daylight. What was prophetic now turns physical. Love, artistry, and divine timing swirl together to show you it was all real and it was all worth it. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.